Hello there. So, I get this a lot, is that basically that the Catholic Church was founded by the Emperor Constantine. That it was created in the Middle Ages as a power play thing. Um, whatnot. I mean, alright, I'm on college campus, my local college a lot. I just get this all the time. So, you know what? It's like, I don't usually make videos, but this just seemed like such a simple little thing that I just want to set the record straight here. So I'm just going to look it up quick. Who founded the Catholic Church? So, I mean, alright, Google is not a Catholic biased source. I mean, I think we can all acknowledge that. Obviously, sometimes it's not always reliable. But here we go. Yeah, Jesus Christ. According to Catholic tradition, the Catholic Church was founded by Jesus Christ. So, here, Britannica, Encyclopedia Britannica. I personally always go to them, even for my college papers. Really, because, alright, they have great sources, great credibility, great currency. They're not all about advertising. They're really just very professional. And so here we go. They're not biased. They're just giving an objective thing here. Roman Catholicism, the Christian Church, has been the decisive spiritual force in the history of Western civilization. Keep scrolling down. Over the course of centuries, it's developed a highly sophisticated theology and traces its history back to Jesus Christ. Here, I thought this was a good paragraph here. It basically says the number of Roman Catholics in the world, nearly 1.1 billion, is greater than that of nearly all other religious traditions. And it says here, these incontestable statistical and historical facts suggest that some understanding of Roman Catholicism, its history, its institutional structure, its beliefs and practices, and its place in the world is an indispensable component of cultural literacy. So, I mean, yeah, you might not agree with the Catholic Church's theology. I'm not necessarily trying to convince you on any of these things. I'm just trying to maybe set the record straight here. Incontestable statistical and historical facts. Here, I've got this little supplement here from St. Augustine. I just came across this, and I really love this quote. So he says here, he's talking, I believe, about Rome, and so this is like 370 A.D. when Rome is being conquered, and he says, "And the highest dignitary of the noblest empire, laying aside his crown and kneeling as a suppliant at the tomb of the fisherman Peter." So, in Rome, well, St. Augustine's in Carthage, but he's writing about this event where people come and kneel at the tomb of the fisherman Peter. So we know that Peter, obviously, is an ancient person. And if we type in, where is the tomb of St. Peter? You guys might already know the answer to this. Here we go. St. Peter's Basilica, Vatican City. There you even got a little address down here. So, alright. The church is literally, I mean, just by way of, I guess, physical analogy, the church is literally built on St. Peter, or Vatican City is literally built on St. Peter. So, I mean, I think that's a great, claim for its historicity there. Here we got some images. And I can't find it here, but there's like a list of all the different popes. Maybe I'll get it for you. List of popes that are buried in St. Peter's Basilica. And, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Summi Pontifices in Hanc Basilica Sepulti. The list of popes in this basilica buried, or these sepulchres. There we go. St. Peter, St. Linus, St. Cletus, St. Evaristus, And if you know your history, Saint Clement was also right in between Saint uh, Clement, Cletus, and Evaristus. So yeah, and he's famous because he wrote a letter that almost made it into the Bible, and that's you can look that up too. So here we go. All the way down. These popes are all buried there. Then Ioannes Paulus to John Paul II, Saint John Paul II. Man, he's a great pope. So there's been some bad popes, but he's a great pope. So yeah, I mean, feel free to leave a comment if they allow me to enable comments on the live stream. I don't know. Just don't be nasty. And I hope this helps you. Maybe you can at least consider the church's theology. At least we can just have a good conversation without all of these junky ideas, I guess, floating around in our brains about poor historical facts that are just spread about by people that just have anti-Catholic bias. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. God bless.